Hello bros and welcome to Aspect Zero, BroFive production, and first part of Sakura MMO. So, I was gonna start up the game for the first time. Hopefully nothing extra needs to install. I don't think this is actually a massive multiplayer game as the game suggests. I think this actually is novel. Start going right here. Okay, that picture got instantly. Why did I get a picture instantly? It's not working well for me. Whatever. Let's just go. Is that really all the fight you had in you? Hypothetic. You won't get away with this. You loathsome dark witch. Loathsome? I raise an eyebrow. Actually, I'm not too good at that. Are you really in a position to call me that right now? I mean, look at yourself. I bring the heel of my shoe down on my fallen adversary's head. She whines and I blame her. I don't blame her. I wear only the finest of boots, made from the hide of slain dragons. My heels taper off into long, thin points that are just perfect for stepping and squashing. The fallen knight winches, but she still doesn't cry out. She must have too much pride. Though I've beaten her into a pulp and thrown her onto the muddy ground, she still hasn't given in. Her soul is quite admirable, but... Are you trying to resist me? Well, we'll just see how long that lasts. I bring the heel of my boots down again. That seems to have done the trick. Finally the knight cries out in pain. Yes, that's right. Cry for me more, just like that. There's no nectar in the world sweeter than a pretty girl's tears. At least this knight was pretty, until she fully took the time to challenge me. She doesn't look all that pretty now. Her head has been pushed into the dirt. Her red hair is thick with the earth and soil. Her cheeks are spattered with mud. Her armor is cracked here and there, revealing the smooth skin underneath. She was wearing goblin-made armor too. It was finely crafted and must have cost a pretty penny. It's too bad that when pitted against my magical powers, armor like this offers about as much protection as a bloating paper. You thought you could defeat me. You thought you could take me by surprise while I was having a leisurely stroll. How foolish. How could a weak knight like you even hope the best to Viola, the fearsome black witch? You might as well have waltzed to me wearing nothing but ribbons. I giggle softly beneath my breath. The forest is deadly silent. The low, quiet sound of my laughter mixed with the some cute night girl's whimpers are the only noises to be heard for miles around. Nobody going to come to help you, you know. We're the only ones here. And even if we weren't, everybody is far too afraid to intervene, as they should be. That's how things are. But you know what? I'll tell you a little secret just between me and you. I'm glad you tried to attack me, so few people bother to nowadays. My life in Aspa has become rather dull. Fortunately, if there are a girl like you out there, as pretty as they are stupid, who are willing to put themselves in harm's way, I think I can still have fun. The knight looks up at me, though she's glowing, staring at my feet. Her body racked with painful convulsion. She still has the audacity to meet my eye. She's a stubborn one, that's why I like her. The ones who break too easily are so boring. Do you really think this is funny? Of course I do. Why else would I bother playing with you? The rumors are true. Everything they say about you is true. You really are evil. Evil? Don't flatter me. I'm perfect, a normal woman. You'll need to let out the steam once in a while. And you're forgetting, you're the one who first attacked me. You deserve it. You're ruining the beautiful world of Asa. Nobody can relax as long as you're around. That's why you need to be taken down. That's why I took it upon myself to bring you to justice. Justice? Huh. How noble. This woman is an idealistic as she is foolish. Well, I don't hate people who pick fights they know they can't win for the sake of their ideals. I think this is kind of cute actually. In a painful sort of way. Maybe I should offer my fallen adversary a compliment. Actually, is it true that we are the strongest one? You could compliment the bravery. Mocking is not really my style. So you fought me in the name of justice, is it? How noble your goals are. It always makes me feel guilty for defeating you in such a dishonorable way. Are you mocking me? Of course not. I value your tenacity, Grey Knight. But tenacity can't win every battle for you. It's a shame. With your passion, you might make a worthy foe someday. You just need to train even harder. For Dark Witch, I suppose you do talk some sense. My charge was too hasty. I didn't prepare enough. It seems I underestimated you. Well, so long as you learned your lesson. Our scrimmage next time might prove to be more interesting. Now, perhaps I should help you to your feet as a sign of good sportsmanship. I would hate to be called a sore winner. I draw my foot away from the fallen knight and extend my hand. She reaches up to take it, her fingers trembling when... Oh! I blink. Her body's breaking up, it dissolving into bits and pieces of white light. The white under my foot vanishes and my heel meets the ground once more. The fallen knight is nowhere to be seen. Du fattar inte ens vad jag menar. Jag vill också ha en. The followers is nowhere to be seen. I sighed. Well, that's no fun. I meant to keep the knight alive a bit longer than that, but the burnt statue's effect my fire spell inflicted on her must have shipped away the last of her health. Her HP finally reached zero, so of course she disappeared. She must have respawned back at her last checkpoint. Maybe I could pursue the girl, but there's no point. I want to beat her again, and hunting down weaklings is no fun. I fight anybody who challenges me, of course, but the end result is always the same. My victories, though numerous, are always short-lived. I sighed. Alright, now the questioning. Now we're back in the real world. Should we end it here, or should we continue? Actually, how long have I recorded? Yeah, it's 8 minutes. Let's at least try to get to the next picture. I'm gonna, of course, take the sexiest picture as the thumbnail. That's so boring. I set my mouse to one side and look at my computer screen. My Dark Witch character was always standing alone in the Raspberry Forest. The other character was fighting, I think her name was Ellery. Is gone. Though I used a few magical attacks to defeat her, the trees and leaves and plants that surround Viola show no signs of damage. That's just how things are in MMOs. That was at least I was right that this was a novel. No matter how strong you get, or how much you level your character up. Actually, you should actually take away the music. Because music can actually muffle my voice, and I don't want it. No matter how strong you get, or how much you level your character up, or how many powerful items you hoard, you can't take any real difference to the world around you. The people you kill will always respawn, so do the random enemies. After a battle, the environment goes back to the way it was. It's almost like you were never there at all. I guess I better warp back to my castle. I perform the teleportation spell. Ebola disappears from Raspberry Forest and reappears in the darkened boudoir in their very own castle. I named it Nightmare Citadel. I wanted to sound as imposing as possible. My adventurers have tried to lay siege to Viola's castles in the past. Of course, Viola took care of them, and with a single dark fire spell. After that, people stopped trying. It's rare for players to challenge me head on now. It's easy. It's all too easy. I've been playing SF Online since it first came out 2 years ago. When I started, I was just a lowly dark mage with no real equipment and a single measly lightning spell to my name. Over time, however, I managed to improve my skills. I got strong. Now I'm the one strongest, if not the strongest player in all of SF Online. I've earned so much in game money that there isn't much left for me to buy. I own a lot of rare and limited edition items. My army is one of a kind. While most players struggle to purchase a small hut with a single room to store their items, I own my very own castle, which is filled with spoil from all my battles. I even have my own maid. I can use my necromancer's ruby necklace to summon skeletons and zombies to fight for me. People in Asset Online forums speak of me with fear. Many avoid me when they see me coming. A some few, the brave, foolhardy ones like Ellery, will try to fight me for the prestige and the honor to bring the fearsome Viola down. It never works, of course. 5 against 1, 10 against 1. I fought 20 people before. 4 parties tried to band together to defeat me, and I dispatched of them all without taking a single hit. And I built this name up for myself, holding down difficulty 9-5 job in the real world. Unlike some of the other strong players in Asphalt Online, I'm not a neat. I'm not a bored teenager with too much free time. A college student skipping her classes, or a recently laid off civil servant trying to use up their time between job hunting. I'm an adult woman, almost 27. I wake up early in the morning, get dressed, make myself breakfast, and go to my office. In the real world, I'm a lawyer, a defense attorney. It's a difficult job, but it's almost a rewarding one. I certainly pays the bills for my nice little apartment. And after work, when I want to unwind and relax, I log to Asphalt Online. Being the strongest player there always helps calm me down. It washes away the stress from a busy day at work, and lets me unwind. Lately, however, something felt a little off. I mean, it's not like any of this is real. Viola is me, but I press my fingers against the screen above Viola's frozen image. She doesn't move unless I tell her to. She can't do anything on her own. I designed her after me. She has my hair and eyes, but she isn't me. Her life is much, much more exciting than mine. It's not like I hate my job, but sometimes it gets kind of boring. I'm tired of doing the same thing day in and day out. Wake up, make breakfast, go to work, come home, play MMOs, sleep. Is that all there is? Is this what being an adult is all about? Am I going to end up as stressed out and unhappy as my parents? I eye my dark witch Viola with jealousy. She certainly looks imposing with her black gown and her cold icy blue eyes. I can do what I want in Asphalt Online. I can wear what I want. I'm the one in control. I control Viola and she controls everybody else. People are afraid of me. Some revere me, others adore me. They all respect me. That hasn't changed for almost a year. It hasn't changed, but nothing ever changes. My job always the same, but I thought Asphalt Online would be different. It was fun while I was leading up and doing all the different quests and dungeons, but now I've done everything there is to do and I've seen everything there is to see. There's nothing new to explore anymore, aside for the untest time. What if I lived in Asphalt? What if I really was the Dark Witch? Think of all the people I could meet, think of all the places I could see. I could see it all for real with my own eyes. Albert, there Darkling live. Cotton Market where the half-breeds sell their goods. Roseberry Falls where the witch Gardenia lives. Life would be so much more interesting then. Everything would be much more fun. But that's not possible. As an unspending contributing member to society, I understand the difference between reality and video game. Asphalt Online is fun, and I find it easy to lose myself in a detailed and vibrant world, but it's not real. It'll never be real. When I turned the console off, it began just like my Dark Witch Viola. The real world, however, will never go away. Not unless it's hit by an asteroid, neither will my responsibilities. My life never changes. Asphalt never changes. It's all so boring. I more close and leaned back on my bed and sighed. I wish something interesting would happen. Anything. Anything at all. But my words die on my lips. Drowsiness swirls inside my head, my eyelashes flutter, and all of a sudden they feel horribly heavy. I didn't realize quite how tired I was until I let my head fall against my pillow. I should probably turn my computer off before I go to sleep, but the computer seems so far away all of a sudden. Girl is still there, frozen on my screen. She can't move without me. She won't move because my wireless mouse is... Where is it? On the floor. Did I knock it off my desk? Oh well, I can't pick it up now. I can't do anything. All my strength has left my body. I have no more willpower. Actually, I should open this drink I got right now. I have no more willpower. Slowly... What? Alright, wait. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Slowly, very slowly, my eyelids fall shut and enter a long dreamless sleep. Good morning, my lady, and how are you feeling today? What? I blink and yawn and stretch. The covers pull around my body when I sit up in my bed. Right, that's a good place to stop. Alright, I know what happened now. You guys might not know what is going on right now, unless you of course have and play this yourselves. So, but I know exactly what happened. And not because I actually peeked into the game or seen anything. I'm not that kind of person. I like to let the story unfold underneath, just as I don't like to do tutorials. Yeah, I just free roll any game. But I know what happened, and you're gonna see exactly what happens next time. Actually, I'm gonna guess in the beginning of the next episode, if I remember what exactly has happened, and say it then. And if I get it right, give me a like or something. Well, then that was all I have for Sakura MMO this time then, so hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!